Hello, everyone. Okay, so now for the official hello. I hope you guys are well. It's always a bit creepy there when you're like staring in front of the camera and everyone's like, why is he not saying anything? It looks a bit odd. But there was a reason for that. Basically, this week, as you guys know, we are streaming through YouTube and Facebook. And because we're inside today, especially, to press all the buttons and try and stay fairly incognito, I would need to do some sort of James Bond, like kind of tumble roll out of the way, duck under. I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna have my happy face there just as soon as you go up and see your screen. So why not? Well, good. Right, so obviously we're indoors today, as I said. This is Casa L Burgess, if you want to call it that. We're changing the script a little bit. Yesterday, we did a very lower body, leg dominated session. Today, we're working complete opposite, the upper body. And we're focusing really on the shoulders. We're doing lots of toning up exercises for those. And we're going to have a bit of fun. There's been a bit of a theme throughout this week, as there always is for me. So on Monday, we did a bit of a boxing session. Yesterday, we did a gardening theme, which in hindsight worked out really well because it was sunny and I was in the garden. And today, just by the gods of weather, we're actually indoors, and the theme, and this has all been obviously written way, beforehand, we are doing a housework theme. So hasn't that worked out quite well? So all good. So what I want you to be doing, guys, don't worry about getting any props, but make sure you've got an exercise mat around. Make sure you've got obviously a little bit of space to train, and make sure you've got a water bottle next to you, etc., etc. All the normal things that you would have when you're doing one of my sessions, all right? So we're on number 47. If you're just catching up, then obviously where have you been? No, I'm joking. But remember, you can go back through our YouTube channel and watch all of the COVID-19 Kickback workouts that we've done so far, or you can start from now and obviously just try and keep up and, from there, obviously try and get as involved as possible. So remember, the key word that you need for our competition this week, and the competition, just to quickly say, is you will get entered into a prize draw where you will hopefully be the lucky recipient to win a personal training session online, nutrition plans, extra resources, as much as we can throw at you, basically. You have to use the keyword, and the keyword today is housework. Okay? Housework. That's the keyword for today, right? So in the messenger chats, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube, you need to write down housework at any point over the next half an hour, okay? If you're watching these videos back on the replay, just leave a comment after watching it where you've obviously written down housework, and we'll enter you into the prize draw that way. The more entries you can put down, the more chance you've got to win, because obviously you're going to have more names. Your name is going to be in the hat more often. Easy. All right, cool. So I hope it all makes sense. Remember, it's a half an hour workout today. It's not all me talking, I promise. We're actually going to do some exercise. I'm just going to getting you guys warmed up. Verbally anyway, and then we're going to get warmed up physically. So we've got our warm-up, we've got our stretching at the end, and then sandwiched in between that, we've got 2 HIIT rounds and a core section, which has basically 2 sort of mini sections gelled together. It would all make sense. Let's get into it, all right? So we're actually going to be starting on your knees. So I want you to be in a kneeling position. Quite rare that we do this as part of your warm-up. So basically, we're going to be doing some circles, but going across the body, all right? So I want you to keep your right arm, this one, closest to your body, right? It doesn't matter if it's your left, but I want you to do a big circle and just windmill kind of round like so, right? So we're going to do 10 reps. I say keeping your right arm closer to your body, okay? Big circles. Feel like you're trying to wave as far into the distance as you can. Once you've done 10 of those, we're going to go the other way. So you probably guessed it. So I want you to go now. There you go. Cool. Let's think about that. Also, as well, just to point out, when I say right arm, I know that on the camera, for Facebook particularly, it looks like I'm doing my left, but that's because you're obviously on the reverse sort of image mode. So just go by what I say, not by so much what I do, if that makes sense. Cool, and there's your 10 reps. Now, I want you to just go down to the floor, push-up position. So feet shoulder width, hands underneath your shoulders. And from here, I want you to just squeeze your shoulder blades together. All right, so you're pushing your chest to the floor, so it's going to look a bit like this. Okay, and I want you to try and make sure you're keeping the hips up and breathing out at the top. So don't bend the arms, don't arch your lower back, don't round your shoulders, and just keep pushing through. Okay, cool. That's about 15 there, but hopefully you guys have done about 10. And then next up, I'm going to show you different angles. We're going to just step around. So what I want you to do here is just step round. So you've got your foot next to your hands. All right, and I want you to just hold that position and then stretch back to lengthen your hamstring. So you're just gonna lengthen out and then rotate round so you get a nice little stretch coming through the chest. And then I want you to go back to the floor, but don't switch. And then I want you to go round, push, and repeat. Okay, so just keep that going. Nice, doing well. It's a nice stretch, really gets into the top of the hamstring origins. Really feel it through your chest. Go for 5 reps. It's good. Once done 5, you guessed it. Now you're going to switch. So just change legs. I want you to start, like I said, with the stretch. So just hold, rotate over, bend that knee, rotate over, bend that knee, and then keep going. All right. So this is what it would look like from side angle. So you just obviously getting as much flexion in the knee there as possible, and then rotate round and repeat. That's good. So try and really feel that obviously as you're going. Brilliant. And then once done your 5, I want you to just go back to the straight arm plank. That's good. Feet together, hands together, and just hold for 10 seconds, which I'll count you down for. So now is the start. So 10 seconds there. That's good, guys. Cool. Chance to just, slightly catch your breath a little bit if you've got you a little bit out of breath. And 3, 2, 1, relax. Cool. Right, so in keeping with the housework theme, we're going to be doing something called a plank shoulder lift. And we're going to be adding a little scrubbing type movement to it. It's going to look like this. All right, so I've got a cloth here. You don't need a cloth, just to say, but if you've got one, you can use it, why not? So you're going to put it in your right hand. All right, but remember, you don't need a cloth. You're going to go down onto your forearm, so get as low as you can, push up, and do a circular scrubbing motion, like so, and then obviously push your way back up. All right, so it's 60 seconds of those. All right, once you've done that, this is the little bit of a mean bit. You're going to stay up in a push-up position, and we're going to be doing some TikTok style walks going out, okay? All right, so it's not often we do that. I usually try and give your shoulders a break. Not today, all right? So I'm being a bit harsh. So 60 seconds, 30 seconds, and then we're going to repeat, all right, guys? So you need to be on your knees. You need to be ready to go. I'm going to count you in. So we're going to kick this off on the right arm in 6 seconds. Never talk something in your mouth. Let's do that. And then 3, 2, 1, go. Down, scrub, down, scrub, and push. That's good. So if you need to regress this exercise, so if you want to make this just slightly simpler, plan B is very simple. What you would do is you just drop to your knees. Keep going for everyone else. You're just going to drop to your knees, push up, do your scrubbing motion there, and then repeat. Okay. If you want a bit of an intermediate kind of like regression, what I would suggest doing is actually just having your feet wider. So you go more to the outside of your shoulders, then do your scrubbing motion from there, okay? It doesn't make it a lot easier, but it does give you a little more core stability and it keeps your hips a little bit higher, so helps a touch, but I mean a touch. So keep going, guys, keep working hard. I pretty much talked my way through this whole set, so 3, 2, 1, there you go, so 60 seconds up. So now, hold yourself in that push-up position, and we're just gonna walk out, in. Okay, I told you it's TikTok start. So we're gonna start this in 3, 2, 1, go. Out, in, and then go, repeat. If you're feeling particularly coordinated, why not alternate the arm that takes you out? Okay, so a couple of rules on this exercise. You can't drop your hips, so I don't want to see any sort of like funky kind of lower back movements like that, right? And I don't want to see you rotating either, right? So no like rotations to one side, where you try and keep everything square, keep your hips up and keep your core engaged. So 3, 2, 1, there you go. Very quick shake of the arms. So doing the left side next, shoulder this, all right? That's as long as you're going to get a rest today. It's a tough one. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down, circle, up, big circle, big scrub. That's it. Clean the floor. It's good. Nice. So I want you to breathe out as you push up. So breathe out as you get to the top and the elbow fully extends. There you go. Keep it going. So you're obviously going to feel that right arm really working. That's good. Like I said, get as much depth as you can. Breathe out at the top and keep it going, guys. Keep working hard. Remember, if you need to regress, just drop down to your knees and then do, obviously, your circular motion from there. Remember, if you do drop to your knees have to be behind your hips, all right? So if you have them underneath, it's very difficult not to keep your back straight, all right? It's quite awkward, doesn't feel right. You know, so you need to have your knees slightly behind, okay, the hips. So it's just a little bit smoother when obviously you're going. Cool, keep going. And that would be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds. And it's starting to burn already. So now we're going to walk the hands forward, forward, back, back, repeat. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So this is a big core exercise as well, this one. And again, if you want to alternate the arm that takes you forward, do so. So I like to think of this one a little bit like an ab rollout. So when you're in that position there, your deep core muscles, your TVA, your lower abdominals, they're really stabilizing, obviously, your trunk, really trying to keep your hips up. So you should be feeling that quite a lot. Keep going. It's tough, it's not easy. Keep going. Nice. 4 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, cool. So quick shake out of the arms. Now we're going to go again. Right side, left side, alternate every time, okay? Small rest there. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So down, clean, up, clean. Oh, keep going. Doing really well. Still quite warm today, isn't it? Despite the little trickles of rain that we're getting. Keep going, guys, come on. Work hard. Try and keep those hips as square as you can. Remember what I said last time, if you need to drop to your knees to get the job done. Just the most important thing is you keep moving. I want to see you keep going. I want to see, obviously, you getting as much out of every single rep. So really try and get the full range of movement, get the shoulders burning, get the whole muscle group working. You should feel this through the front, you should feel it through the sides, and actually even between the shoulder blades as well. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, brilliant. So now we're going to walk laterally. So wide, wide, forward, forward. All right, so this is really a dance move, this one. All right, so you're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Out, out, wide, wide, and then forward and back. So out to the sides, forward, forward, wide, wide. It's good. Nice. Keep that core engaged. Keep going. There you go. Forward, forward, back, back. Keep going. Doing really well. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Boom. That's the first round done. Shoulders, I know, are burning. So it's a tough round. It's deceptive. Just holding yourself up in those positions that long, you know, obviously really will fatigue the muscle groups, and obviously just add the extra bit of stress, which obviously gets your heart rate up, and then becomes a bit of a cardiovascular effect, and then obviously we get the oxygen there, and it all snowballs. So it gets tougher as you're going on. I said some days with these videos and workouts, we're going to do just a lot of cardio, you know, different moves. Some will be high impact, some will be low impact, some will just get your heart rate straight up. Some of them will be focused on specific muscle groups and toning, like yesterday and today. And so I'll always like try and give you a little challenge, but there's always going to be consistent themes. The time frame, the structure, always going to be the same. And obviously, the other really unique part about obviously our COVID-19 HIIT back workouts is that every session is different, which obviously I've always used as a model. So, you know, if you've been to our classes before, you know that's always the case. As much as you think, oh, I was going to run out of ideas soon, you don't know me, trust me. I've got a very creative mind. So all good. Guys, you've got 25 seconds to go. If you're fresh enough to type into your chat the word housework, do so, and you'll get into the end of a prize draw, and you can win obviously some free sessions, programs, and coaching. So what have we got to lose? So all good. So we're going to start back on the right hand side. So we're going down, scrubbing, and repeating. All right. So we're going to start this in 3. Made that 2. Made that 1, and go. That's good. So you've got about a 90-second rest there, just in case you guys are wondering, which all the exercise physiologists watching will tell you is not enough rest to fully recover muscle. But then that's the whole point of only doing 2 rounds and keeping it obviously a little bit shorter, a little bit sharper, and a little bit more intense. So keep going. 10 minutes a day of HIIT training is more than enough to see a lot of beneficial effects, and I can list those, but that'll be a whole other video. But you guys know, in short, you're going to get fitter, stronger, have better health, or just from doing a little bit of exercise each day. It makes such a big difference to overall quality of life. Keep going. There you go. There's quite a few things listed there. All on the right side. Keep scrubbing. Keep going, guys. See, 5 seconds away. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now we're going to walk laterally. So walk out to your sides. So 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Come on, keep going. Keep walking. Like I said, if you've got the coordination, alternate the hands which lead you out. Okay? Just to get you thinking a little bit. 10 seconds, go. Come on, chest forward. Keep working hard, guys. That's good. 3, 2, 1, and relax. I want you feeling that in your core as much as possible. All right, so make sure we're getting that in the core. Keep the hips high. We're going to start the left arm. 60 seconds in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down. Scrub the floor. Scrub the floor. Scrub the floor. Come on. It's good. Slipping on the mats. That's why I prefer using the floor. Keep going. So guys, remember, as much depth as you can. Get your chest down to your arm. Breathe out on the top. Full extension in the elbow. Try and keep the squeeze between your shoulder blades. Keep the chest up. Keep looking up, obviously, as you're pushing through. You know, so one way to do is don't round your back too much. Keep your head in a neutral position and keep the eye line obviously looking down. So, all good. Doing well. So, time-wise, you've got a bit of maths. 20 seconds to go. I won't make my big Shaq joke again. I'm doing that every day at the moment. I need to get some fresh material, don't I? You know. To be fair, I've been recycling the same gags for about the last 5 years, so I need to get a lot of new jokes really. Good thing is when everyone's knackered though, they don't really remember them, so I can just go again and like kind of almost feels like it's fresh. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, so now we're going to be walking the hands forward. All right, so there's like almost Spider-Man little walks. 30 seconds of these. Starts in 3, 2, 1. Go. Right hand and back. Left hand and back. Right hand and back. Come on. Work hard. Big stretch. Like I said, if you want to make this slightly more stable, then just take your feet wider and repeat that movement. Just keeping obviously the hips as high as possible. All right, so, well, within reason. I don't want you looking like a rugby player. You've got to keep your hips level with your shoulders. So, no rucking positions. 3, 2, 1, and relax. That's good, superb. So now, alternate arms. All right, so right arm, left arm, repeat. Guys, you ready? We're going to start this in 3. Long countdown here. 2, 1, go. Decided to go on a round number there. Sure you guys don't mind the extra second rest. Keep going. Push through. Breathe out at the top. Come on. This is round 2 of 2. This is set 3 of 3. So I want you to really push this in now. Come on, I want to hear some groans when you get to that last rep. You know, I really want to see you and hear you. Come on, push it as much as you can. Get as many reps done as possible. Work hard, keep going. I've got to stop doing that fist. It looks really aggressive, sorry. Keep going. So try and get as much done as you can. Completely not me, so you're doing well. 20 seconds to go. Come on, all count. Get every single rep in you can. Keep going. Push. People say you can't train your shoulders effectively outside of a gym with weights. I disagree. Get them to do this workout. They'll feel this. Trust me, not just the day they're doing it, but the next day as well. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Good, relax. Next up, we're doing lateral walks, forward walks, repeating. All right, so give it a go. 3, 2, we're going to start by going wide. 1, go. Wide, wide, middle, middle, forward, forward, back, back, and repeat. It's good, come on. Forward, back, back, wide, wide, middle, middle, forward, forward, come on. It's good, keep going, keep working hard. This is the last 30-second set we're going to do. So I want to see you guys really putting it in now. You're really going to feel this in your core as well. That's a great thing. It's almost like a pre-warm up for what we're doing. Next, keep going. I don't think pre-warm up's a word actually. So 3, 2, 1, relax. There we go. Sweating. I don't usually sweat. What's that about? Right, so have a breather. You guys get a little rest again. Little, like emphasis on little, yeah. All right, cool. So next up, we're going to be doing some core work. Well, more core work, you could argue, right? So the housework theme continues. That was floor scrubbing, obviously. Now, we're going to be doing some washing up bowl crunches. All right, seriously. All right, so hence the prop, my £3 washing up bowl. Well, the house is, I should say. So basically, the bowl's going to be behind your head. If you don't have a bowl, which you won't, you're going to just hold your arms here. And then keep your legs in the same place, 90-degree angle. Come up, reach over. So the knees, I want you to touch your ankles, touch your feet. Get as high as you can, really feel at the top. After that, this is where my 6'3.5" frame just starts to look like it's about 6'6". We're going to go arms out, up, and crunch, keeping the feet on the ground. Not like I did on the first rep there, all right? So, we're doing 60 seconds, 30 seconds, straight through for 5 minutes, no rest. We're going to do different variations in between. Let's work hard, guys, to finish the workout off today. We're going to start in 5. Remember, it's the arms only. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up and over. It's good. High as possible. Chin off your chest. Breathe out and keep going. Like I said, if you haven't got a bowl, I'm not telling you to run to the kitchen and grab one, don't I? Just use your arms. So lift that bowl. Keep coming up. Get as high as you can. No movement in your legs. Come on. Be strict with it. I want you to just literally move purely through the upper body, the upper trunk, and nothing else. 20 seconds, go. Breathe out at the top. Find a tempo that is suitable to keep going. So don't go off at 100 miles an hour and then just drop down to 20 or 30. Try and stick somewhere at 50 or 60 if that's more manageable. Keep going. It's a bad example, but it gives you an idea. So 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Okay, so now, like I said, you're going to spin around. I'm going to show you a couple with the bowl. Arms out in front. So crunch, upper body only. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's good. Brilliant. So obviously if you're going without anything in your hands, which you will be, that's what we're doing. 30 seconds. It's good. Doing really well. 8 seconds to go. You guys should know that my 30 seconds are always about 35. That's secrets out the bag there, isn't it? And relax. Okay, cool. So next up, go up into your crunch position. Hold. Okay, that's hard enough on its own. Now you're going to drop your legs without moving the arms. Okay, 60 seconds of those. This is hard. So just make sure you keep yourself up as high as possible. 3, 2, 1, go. So find that tension in your core and maintain it. So you're going to hold your breath on the way down. Breathe out at the top. If you find that this is hurting your neck, do 2 things. First one, Make sure your head is in line with your shoulders, so go into more of a neutral position rather than looking up. Okay, make sure your head's not hanging back too much either. The second thing is, if you're really feeling this in your neck too much, put your tongue, I'm being serious about this, put your tongue behind your upper front teeth, so in the roof of your mouth basically, like that. You can't really see obviously, but just make sure you hold it there. What that will do is it will stabilize your neck, because it stabilizes the big thick muscle here at the side called your sternocleidomastoid, right? That's absolutely true. It's a good tip. Gets used a lot in contact sports. Ask any front row rugby player. I would say bite into your gum shield, but obviously you haven't got one. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now we're going to be just lifting the legs. All right, so arms out, and then 30 seconds, legs only. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So get those legs as high as you can. Breathe out the top. Squeeze your glutes. Go on, nice and high. Try and keep your head down. Right, so if you see mine lift up, I've got a good excuse. I've got to look at the clock. Otherwise, you guys could be going all day. I'm sure you don't want that. So keep going. Lift up as high as possible. Let's give it 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, cool. So the icing on the cake. Now what we're going to be doing is the legs will be up. You're going to crunch, hold, drop the legs. There you go. And then go back down. All right, you probably didn't see that coming. So I'm going to start you in 3, 2, 1, go. So crunch, hold, drop the legs, go down with the upper body, repeat, hold, drop the legs, and then go down. Come on. So it's that static, we call isometric phase, where we're just purely keeping the muscles engaged without changing the muscle fiber length. So just holding. It's good. It's tougher than it looks, this. All right, to be fair, it looks hard. So I'll take that one back. Keep going. It's good. So up, hold, drop, through, down, repeat. Remember, if you haven't got a washing up bowl, you don't need one. All right, so it's just up, it's a hold. You go down, you come up, and you repeat. Keep going. So up, hold, down, repeat. We're nearly there. I know you're wondering, you're getting curious, thinking, how long is he going to keep us going for? This is burning. You got 3, 2, 1, and relax. Superb. All right, so now 30 seconds of the back extensions, otherwise known as a Superman. Arms out, legs out, and make sure you lift both at the same time. So starting with 3, 2, 1, let's go. High as you can. Like I said, think of a superhero, minus the cape and the special powers. But just trying to do is what you can. Keep going. Higher, get as high as you can, high as possible. We're looking at what we call thoracic extension here. So if you're really struggling to get off the ground, there's going to be some posture issues going on. Some flexibility issues obviously as well. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo! There we go. Right, so I want you to pick yourself up and just sit firstly on your heels, all right? So this is your chance now to catch your breath. Just lower the heart rate down a little bit, all right? So make sure your ankles are flat. Make sure there's a slight gap between your heels, not much, to be fair. All right, and then I want you to just lean back. I'm going to come forward a bit, actually. I want you to lean back as far as your body will allow you to go, all right? So whether you've got your hands in this position or this position, it doesn't really matter. Personally, though, I would have my palms facing forward, okay? All right, and you'll see why in a sec. Because from here, I want you to now just push your chest forward. All right, so this is our first variation of the stretch. So push your chest forward and try and stretch across pectorals. So you're just opening up your chest. But more importantly, this is what we call pec minor, the anterior delts, the front of your shoulders here. So you're just pushing that chest up towards the ceiling. Almost like showing off a little bit. All right, and then for the next variation, you're going to stay pretty much as you are. But if you can, go down to your forearms, all right? If you can't, then obviously just hold as far back as possible with obviously your hands on the floor, right? So just hold if you can. I'm not saying it's easy. So keep holding. Good. This is in mind of what we did yesterday, more so than today. All right. I'm just trying to make sure you guys obviously loosen up throughout the week. Get yourself ready, obviously, for what's coming up in Thursday and Friday's workout. All right. And then just make your way up. Good. Use your core a little bit for that lift. I'm going to old school now. We're going to go into what we call a child's pose. Been around for a long time to stretch. So we just sit on your heels, keep that little gap just between the feet. Stretch out the arms, right? This is a really basic stretch. I'm expecting all of you to be able to do it. It's good. Lengthen the fingers, lengthen the arms. It's good. And then our little variation is we're just going to turn the hands the opposite way round. So we've got the palms now facing up towards the roof. It's good. I think it's the first time in 9 weeks we've done this stretch, right, as in this format. So just want to throw in for today. And then I like to turn your hands round again. So obviously your palms on the floor. And then we're going to finish with a Cobra. So just almost like step your legs through a little bit as well. Cool. Right. This is where your thoracic extension is going to get tested. I talked about that earlier. So you really want to be trying to push your abdominals to the floor. Keep the arms straight. Keep looking up if you can. If you've got to bend your arms, you've got to bend your arms, right? Because I want you to feel this just more so at the top of the shoulders and across your abdominals. So try and hold. Try and keep looking up. There we go. And slowly make your way out of that. It's good. I'm going to spin round. I can see you guys. And that, everyone, is the end of our COVID-19 hit back session 48. Wow, they're racking up. I hope you enjoyed it. Tough one, like I said, on the upper body. I had to be really after yesterday. We needed to give you guys a rest. Remember, if you're watching on the live chat, you just got to put down the keyword housework to get entered into our prize draw. If you're watching on the replay, so if you're watching this after work or later on, then remember you can comment on either Facebook or YouTube and put down the word housework again. And for all of you non-subscribers out there, so if you're watching this on obviously Facebook and you haven't obviously checked out our YouTube channel, please do so. It's free to subscribe. We've got over 250 videos on there. Great workouts, great informational tips, great advice for you to obviously get fit and obviously progress, obviously with your own training. So just literally hit the subscribe button. It's free. And hopefully tell your friends and remember to ring the bell when you're obviously doing that on YouTube as well. I think I've talked enough today. Well done, everyone. Great work. Thank you for joining in so much. Thank you for getting involved in the chat as well. I do really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Stay safe, stay healthy. Take care. See you soon, guys. Bye.